Hello there. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is me, Logajit, your truly self-improvement YouTuber coming back up once again. By the way, today the sun is kind of hindered behind the clouds, so I hope you don't mind. Enjoy the sunrise though. Enjoy the cloud views while I'm talking about today's video. Today, like yesterday, I'm going to discuss about another book that will genuinely level up your social life this time. If you're a socially awkward person who has no idea how to deal with people and how to make friends, I mean genuine brother like friends that will improve your life and they will improve their lives as well. And especially cold approach girls. A biggest challenge for us men trying to improve our social skills. So, if you're a person who wants to improve his social skills, then I hope you will find value in my video, and I hope you will know what to do the right way after watching this video. Now, the book that I'm going to discuss about is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This is a wonderful book which acts as a guide and guides you through essential principles of social relationships. Dale Carnegie is an author who writes self improvement books. Some of his popular works include How to Win Friends and Influence People, this book, and then How to Stop Worrying and Start Living, and then Effective Way of Public Speaking, and etc. If you want to improve social skills like leadership and then charisma and various other social skills, then this book is for you. If you want to be a successful person socially, then this one is for you. Personally, I read the first six principles of social relationships. So I'm going to try my best to explain it to you in the most understandable way possible. And then about the other principles, I will make the part 2 video. And then after explaining, I will also tell my honest review of this book that I read so far and how much it changed my life. Now, the first principle is don't criticize and condemn. This often results in futility. That is, it is of no use actually. Criticism puts a person on defense mode and they refuse to accept the criticism. As a result, both of the person in the argumentation are affected. Both of them are harmed in this case. Constructive criticism only rarely works, but mostly my advice for you is to not badmouth the person behind their back. Uh, Please, don't. Don't be that backstabber that everyone hates, unless you want to be that social creep. um, okay, the next principle: give a honest and sincere appreciation. And no, I don't mean flattery that comes from the teeth. I mean genuine and sincere appreciation that comes from your heart when you think good about the person. If you have pleasant thoughts about the person that you're speaking to, then express it to them. Praise them, thank them. Show your gratitude, appreciation with no bars holded. If you want to make positive influence on a person, then you have to be hearty in your approbation and lavish in your praise. Show all kind of positive attitude towards them. It never goes wrong. I swear, alright? Principle number 3 is arouse in the person an eager want. If you want someone to do something, don't say, I want you to do it. That implies you're talking about what you want, which unfortunately no one cares, by the way. People only care about what they want to do. And now don't use this as a excuse and say, oh, people are like this and there is no use of being together with people. Oh, I hate people, I hate sociality, I hate society. Don't be that person. All right, you can use this as an advantage and make them want to do what you're suggesting them to do. You get what I'm talking about? You can make a person want to do what you want them to do, and it's a bit tricky process. You have to figure it out yourself. in order to do this. I can only tell you what to do, but how to do it, it depends on what you do, alright? Principle number 4. Become genuinely interested in other person. This is the reason why dogs are the man's best friend. In the book, Dale Carnegie talks about how his dog, Tippy, is the way how he understood how dogs are the man's best friend, because it is kind of like his whole sole purpose is to show you unfiltered love. Dogs show genuine interest to the people they interact, and this is why people love dogs. Now you can take the example of the dog and then apply it to the way you interact with people. Easy ways to avoid talking about yourself and talking about what you want to do as much as possible. And be genuinely interested in the person you're speaking to. Encourage them to talk about themselves. Be a good listener. Be genuinely interested in them. And this works mutually, You show interest in them, good people show interest in you as well. And as a result, you can make friends much easier by becoming genuinely appreciated and interested in them, and they'll be interested in you. It is a mutualism, Don't you agree? A good amount of mutualism is actually valued. Principle number 5 is remember the person's name. Every time you interact with a stranger, ask their name, know it, and remember it. It is easy. Don't give yourselves excuse that you are too busy to remember other person's name. If you don't do this, you're headed for trouble. I mean, actual trouble. This might lead you into trouble situation. It might lead to awkwardness when you don't know the person's name. Principle number 6. Be a good listener. If you're a silent person like me, you probably have much higher listening skills than the others. Good, because people appreciate a good listener deep inside. Many people talk about themselves, right? Like I said before, people talk about themselves and don't condemn them for it, because it is their nature to talk about what they want to do. It is your nature, it is my nature to talk about what I want to do. So, you can try to make it your nature to be a good listener. Encourage them to talk about themselves and listen to them. Listen to what they say, each and every single word. It is not just hearing them, it is listening to them. Ask questions, inquire about them, inquire about their family. And this goes a long way. You can make long lasting friendship with this one, because it is genuinely appreciated by people, and so on. That is the sixth principle that I studied in this book. Now I want to make a quick and honest review about what I felt after reading this book and how I applied this in my life, that genuinely changed my life forever. This changed my high school life particularly to the best. I started reading it when I was 16 years old. When I applied just first 6 principles, I noticed how drastic I treated people and how they treated me. To give you a glimpse of how I was before and after reading this book, here's it. Before, I was this socially awkward nerd who just studied and studied without talking to people much, and they treated me like an NPC, an actual NPC. I'm nothing in their life. But after applying, however, I noticed a drastic change. People appreciated me as I appreciated them. I applied these principles, and I was able to build genuine friendship and acquaintanceship that I value even now. And so, yeah, that is how it changed my life. I became much more social person. I'm still an introvert, that's a different point, but I still was able to make social relationship to the best. I hope you found this video valuable. As always, do like and subscribe if you like me. Here's an actionable step for you. Turn off your device. Think about how you can improve your social life. Think about how you can use these first six principles that I talked about. Just think, alright? Peace, brothers.